great day today. I thought I might just come on here just nice and casually. As you can tell, I'm just sitting in my bed because my boys are having a nap at the moment, so I'm very lucky. And I thought I'll just do my first video of the week and chat to you about what made me want to take the plunge and study clinical midwifery here in Perth, WA. Well, as you know, I thought I might tell a bit about myself. My name is Michaela. I'm currently new to being, as you can tell, a YouTuber. I've been doing it for, I'll say, about a month now, and I did find, as I was studying my degree so far, I do find that I thought I might share my experiences and what helped, in particular, what helped me do my study and what kind of gave me personal experiences of what made me actually want to go and study it. So yes, well, first of all, I've actually got a Bachelor of Science, in particular laboratory science, and from that I've always loved science. And in particular, what made me actually want to go and actually take the plunge and go and do a postgraduate in midwifery in particular was, as you know, as I've shared with you so far, I have two boys. Oscar, he's 5, and Emmett, he's now just after 1 year old, so it's gone so fast. And I did find as well, when I currently when I was expecting Emmett, who's now 1, I did go through a lot during when I was a treatment in the pregnancy with him, because what in particularly happened was when I was expecting him, we went through a lot with family and dealing with a lot of passing. And I did find that right before he was born, myself and a bunch of other people, we had to do palliative care for my grandfather, who obviously is now passed away. But I did find that as I was taking care of him and until he passed away at home, even though it was hard, I did find that it was such a eye-opener to show that that was my passion that I knew that I never had until it actually happened. And when it came to the time for Emmett to be born, and when after he's born, I almost felt myself actually how should I say, walking with the nurses and the midwives. It was a very strange experience, but it was such a lovely one. And it was kind of, to me, it was like a sign that I was meant to study midwifery and use it as a career. And as I started my as soon as I pretty much started my studies, I did find that yes, it's hard and it's a lot of work, but it is so worth it because you're providing such an important thing to a lot of different people as well. And yeah, that was in particular, that was like my past that led me into studying midwifery. And again, it's been a great experience so far, and I look forward to next semester and the future after that and wherever it takes me, and I'm very excited. And as well, I've done volunteering at the King Edward Memorial Hospital, and I'd love to go back there, so fingers crossed I can actually go back volunteering now that there's a lot of the mandates and the COVID restrictions have kind of changed within hospitals. So I'm hoping it goes back to semi-normal and I can kind of again do things again. So hopefully, I just received an email, so I'm hoping it's not going to be too much longer. And yes, so there's my volunteering. And when it comes to my past experiences with my grandfather and having my little bub, so that's kind of what made me take the plunge and actually go and study midwifery. And yeah, that's pretty much just going from there. It was such a great experience, and I did find that as I was going on, I did find that I wanted to kind of help other people as well, because I've had quite a few family and friends that have, hand on my heart, have gone and dealt with either a stillborn, their baby being stillborn, or dealing with a miscarriage. Even though I'll be forever blessed to have 2 healthy boys, but also as well, again, dealing with the parents that have had to deal with a stillborn or had to deal with a miscarriage. I can only imagine what it would be like for you and for any other future people now that have dealt with something like that. I feel you, and I'm there for you. And I think as my studies have gone on as well, I do find that I have met with parents that have had to go through things like that, and again, that's another thing that really made me want to study midwifery, because of it's such an important thing that people need to look at, that these things can happen. And I think I have such a nurturing personality, and I do find that I want to help them as best as I could, and especially just helping over something like that, because you can't imagine what it's like until it happens to you. And I do find that, again, having that a friend of the family that dealt with a miscarriage, and being there for her, knowing what it was like for her, and just helping her as best as I could, because you never know what it's going to be like. And I think as I was seeing her, being with her, going through that process of, again, physically and mentally dealing with what's just happened, it was such an eye-opening experience for me. And that I did find that when I was with her, I was like, I really do want to help more people. And so when it comes to things like that, you can only imagine. And I do find that I do really want to help make a positive contribution to people, especially when they're dealing with things like that. And and definitely learning more about that side, and the psychology behind things like that, especially from my lecturers. So luckily I'm learning a lot. And then when the time comes, when it comes to me to dealing with a stillborn, or dealing with parents again that have dealt with a miscarriage, my heart will be with them, and 100%, and I'll do the best I can to help them. And we're going from there. And it's such, I felt like now I've developed such a therapeutic relationship with not just my lecturers, but also the mums that I'm going to be dealing with, and that I'm currently dealing with. And it's such an eye-opening experience again. It's like, I really want to do this. I'm definitely looking forward to getting more experience with working with different parents, and eventually working on the maternity ward and the birth suite, and it'll be so awesome. And so it's pretty much going from there. And this is why I wanted to study it, and just meeting lots of different types of people from different backgrounds. And this is only pretty much was going to be a quick video of what actually made me want to go and study what I'm studying. And hopefully if anyone looks at this video and takes a relation from it, and if that's what you would want to do, and my 100% support is with you. Because if you're anything like me and you're just very caring of people, this career, even though it's challenging so far and the assessments are crazy, but again, if you schedule your time, you'll be absolutely fine. And so it is challenging, but I do find that if this is your passion, then 100% go for it, and you'll do absolutely fine. So this is coming to the end of my video. Hopefully you've enjoyed my insight of and my background of what made me want to come and study midwifery, and I hope hopefully you've taken some good inspiration from it. And if you feel like this is a connection for you, then 100% I support you. And this is coming to the end of our video again, because I'm sure my little babies would want me soon, so we'll just go out and see what they're doing. Even though their dad's out there, they'll be fine. But again, hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up, and hopefully I'll be glad for you to subscribe to see any of my future videos. So thank you for watching. Hopefully you have a good day or a good night wherever you are, and we'll see you in the next one.